Okay, 3 random tips for moms of newborns. First, take every tip with a grain of salt. Every baby, every mom, every situation is completely different. So take what works for you and leave the rest. Okay, first tip. If you haven't had your baby yet, have a lactation consultant check your baby in the hospital for a possibility of a tongue tie. Whether you're breastfeeding or formula feeding, having a tongue tie can really affect how your baby eats, and it can cause a lot of pain for months down the line. I had a friend that didn't know about a tongue tie until her baby was already 3 months, and they had spent 3 months in total agony and stress. So it's so important to get it ruled out as soon as possible, or they can fix it as soon as possible. Okay, number 2, everyone's gonna tell you to swaddle your newborn, as tight as possible, get the arms in there, but you really have to listen to your baby for their own cues. Our baby from the beginning loved self-soothing with her hands by her face, by her mouth. And so we realized very quickly that she did not like being swaddled. And so we personally used the sleep sack and always had her hands out, and she has slept great. So not saying the swaddle doesn't work for anybody, it just doesn't work for us. So check with your own baby and see, okay, is this something they like? Don't make them do something that maybe kind of goes against their natural instincts. And number 3 is for bath time. I know for myself, I get a little anxious around bath time because you're dealing with a newborn and water. They're kind of not always liking it. It can be a lot for them. So before we put the baby in the bath, we put her towel in the dryer to get it warm. That way when we're done with the bath and we pull her out, we can cover her in this warm towel, because babies don't like being cold. They still are used to being very warm and close to you. So it kind of eases some of the stress after the bath. She's not upset. She actually is smiling usually. So put our towel in the dryer.